Today's topic is what can you do when you have panic attacks? I had panic attacks, started to have panic attacks back in my early 20s. It was due to me traveling abroad a lot alone, and I got into situations when I had some body sensations or pains or whatever that I didn't know what it is. And that was what made me panicking. And then the other hand, I also was not healthy. I haven't had a proper sleep for a while. I haven't eaten proper nutrients. So basically I was low in vitamin supplements and I haven't slept enough. So that's also add into anxiety, stress, and panic attacks. So first, when you have panic attacks, you need to examine basically, do you eat enough everything like supplements, do you eat enough nutrients in your food? Basically, do you have iron? Do you have B vitamins? We have zinc and magnesium. These are very important for your stable mental health, basically. And if you are a vegan and then you haven't checked your blood test, then that would be recommended as well, to get a blood test to see how is your iron level. Because if you're vegan or vegetarian, might you don't have a proper balanced diet for that. And then what you can do first is like breathing techniques. Those are the quick fix, basically. Breathing techniques, exercise. Also taking St. John's wort is a herb what you can take as a tea or as a capsule. And that's like a temporary fix as well. So doing exercise, taking St. John's wort, also the breathing techniques, and doing some energy healing. So basically managing the panic attacks so they are not so severe, so you can still kind of live a normal life, but the panic attacks will come back. Maybe in 2 months' time, 6 months' time, 3 months' time, when maybe you were lack of sleep, or maybe you fell sick from a flu, or maybe your body got weak due to something. So how to actually finally fix it is source memory healing, because the panic attacks is also a result of a memory, which is like a traumatic experience. You don't need to think about like something which traumatized you, like really terrible experience. Sometimes people like connect it when we talk about trauma. They are like, oh, I don't remember any trauma in my childhood, but they still getting triggered on a daily basis. It's because the memory might not that important or seems not that tragic, or terrifying. It's maybe an innocent memory, but how you dealt with that memory in that situation, what was your perspective, and then how you reacted in that moment, that's really can actually block it in as a trauma and then bury it into unconscious mind and then keep triggering it with emotions. So basically, let's say I had clients who realized that their current rage or anger or situation is actually came from childhood situation when their parents didn't take credit of their whatever they were achieving. They didn't celebrate it with them, they didn't see their worth, so on and so forth. So they felt unworthy, they felt not good enough, they felt unsupported. And it was just some moments in life which they went through, but it actually was a deep cut in their heart, or it was a deep cut in their emotions, so in their feelings, so that they carried towards, and then it became hate or anger and so on and so forth. So with the panic attacks is similar thing, that there could be an innocent memory when was some time when you were not supported, when there was some time when you were not allowed to do whatever you wanted to do, and then you felt maybe limited, or you felt unknown on uncertainty, and then that's manifested in your current life as a panic attack, a physical issue, because it got piled up through triggers. As I said, the other modalities kind of help you to manage it on a daily basis, but it can always flare up in a certain situation, and then that's what you don't want, right? Because maybe you are in a travel, or maybe you are with people, maybe you are in a conference or a movie or whatever you are, when it flares up, and then that hits you, and it's really uncomfortable, obviously, and really scary and worrying. So if you do the source memory healing around it and you find the root causes and you deal with them, you release them properly from the unconscious mind, then you can stop the triggers. So you're not going to get into situations, you're not going to get around people, you're not going to have the same perspective about situations and getting triggered as you used to. So you're not going to feel the panic attack either. As you do this source memory healing, is not just like a magic wand, right? It opens up the karma vortex and is affecting everyone around you. And basically, it makes sure that everybody around you and your circumstances and how you grow is won't allow it to happen again, right? So because you rewrite it in the Akashic record, so it's not going to be part of your future anymore. That's why it's so powerful. If you want to read more about this or understand more about this process, then I highly recommend you to download my ebook down below, or book a free strategy session with me so I can actually guide you through how to heal from your PTSD, how to heal from panic attacks, basically, because I know it's really, really a big struggle and it's really terrifying and it's really terrible to carry that with you. I had that for decades in my life, and then no, I'm just feeling so blessed and happy and joyful that it's the past. So I am here to help you because I know it's terrible. So thank you so much for watching and see you soon.